Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in or thanks for listening. I'm not able to do a live streaming video on YouTube because I don't have enough subscribers. I would love for you if you can subscribe to my channel so I can do a live streaming in the future. Before I start talking about the points that I have posted on Facebook and Twitter, I want to make a disclaimer. My name is Audrylyn Serelda Komderingoses. We bear different names in different lifetimes, so this is my name in this lifetime, and my life path number is number 7. I'm an Aquarius and one of the forerunners of the age of Aquarius. I am of the Moors and Christ bloodlines, which the Bible calls the Nazarites or the Nazarene, which Samson and Christ, or whom they call Jesus Christ, also are descendants of. You will find, if you scramble the name Samson, you will understand what I'm talking about. And those who know who I am, who I am, they know exactly also why they are persecuting me and the twin souls of this earth and the bloodlines of our Christ and the Moor's legacy. So my day number is number 5, which represents change and power. My personal year number is number 9 and stands for ending of the old or evil ways or cowardice cycles, because we all go through, as we have gone through different lifetimes and cycles, we have repeated different things or things that we were supposed to learn from. We repeated and fell into the same ditches, into the same pits over and over. So number 9 actually means to end the old cycles, things that do not serve you, things that do not serve your bloodlines, your rightful inheritance, your life, your progress as a human being, as a soul, and so forth. So that's my personal year. And so all my numbers, my triad is a number 9, 7, and 5. So which are divine, that's a divine triangle. In terms of my numerology, in terms of the divine numerology of the creators. So in this lifetime, I'm here to bring an end to all the persecutions, all the lies that I've subscribed to in the past lives, the things I've run away from in the past lives, because there are so many things that I did not bring to light because I was scared in the past lifetime, or because I was too forgiving in the past lifetime, or I felt, okay, it is my family doing this to me, the families that were part of my family circle and cycle in that lifetime, because I loved them. I couldn't expose what they were doing. And so forth. So I've run away from my responsibility and responsibilities as a family member or a chosen one that was supposed to help my family and supposed to expose the wrongdoings of the bloodlines and the ancestral mistakes and so forth. But in this lifetime, I've come back ready to expose. It doesn't matter whether you are a family member, an outsider. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm here to save my soul. I'm here to save my bloodlines. I'm here to save mankind or the family of Mother Earth, because we are here to help one another. And that is also one of the things why the twin souls have incarnated into this incarnation or into this lifetime, to help mankind to really stand up to their true selves, and to save their own souls, because nobody will save you. Nobody is going to save me. I, Audrey Cyril, that come to diagnosis, is going to save myself. I am going to save my soul. No human being can save me. They can only give me advice, help me, guide me this way and that way, but I have to discern for myself whether whatever they are saying is really in alignment with my soul purpose, with my truth, and what the Most Highs want me to do, or what my ancestors, my righteous ancestors want me to do. So this is my disclaimer. Further on, I would like to say, whether this video is heard or listened to by one person or many, it doesn't really matter for me at the moment, because the most important thing is that I brought this to light, or I bring whatever is hidden, or whatever experiences I have in this lifetime, or I had thus far in this lifetime. Bringing it to the open is very important, because that's what the ancestors and the Most Highs are waiting on before they continue with what they have planned in this lifetime for mankind or for humanity. Because we have really done so much damage to our Mother Earth plane. We have done damage to one another. We have done damage to our own souls and to our own lives, because we did not stand up to our own divine essence, or to our God-given or Most High-given skills. We disregarded the gifts that we have received, and others who know who we are have stolen from us from lifetime to lifetime. They have stolen, they have killed us, they have persecuted us. In this lifetime, I said enough is enough, because the ancestors 2 days ago, they said, listen, time is up. You need to speak your truth. I didn't know until I woke up this morning and knew today was the day I was going to speak my truth. So the recording will not be that perfect, because I don't want to repeat things over and over. Otherwise, the recording will take me all day. So I'm just going to speak and go with the flow. Anything that I leave out, I will then record a follow-up video. And yeah, so for now, I know the Most Highs are with me. My ancestors are with me. Those who sent me to come and correct and to fight for their divine rights, to fight for our blood rights, to fight for my soul and our soul rights, to fight for the vows that we have made with the Most Highs. That's the reason why I'm here. And I know they are backing me up and they are with me. Therefore, I always proclaim and declare that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against the bloodlines of the Christ shall prosper. No weapon formed against the true stars of David shall prosper. No weapon formed against the Nazarite, the set apart ones. Nazarite means somebody who's set apart to do a specific task here on earth in a specific lifetime. So no weapon formed against a Nazarite will prosper. No weapon formed against a divine feminine or divine masculine will prosper. No weapon formed against the righteous in the family of Mother Earth shall prosper. No weapon formed against the innocent in this nation or in the nations of the earth and in the family of man shall prosper. So as this truth has been unveiled, we are going to break all our ancestral curses, the mistakes that they made. We are going to put it to a stop. All our blood curses are going to be broken, our soul family curses, and we are going to help others to do the same. Those who are brave enough to stand up for themselves, because the age of Aquarius, the energies, the planetary alignments and all those things, our numbers, our birthdays, our names that we were given, everything works in our favor. People, if you only can, seek the truth and seek the knowledge, search for the knowledge, the right knowledge that will help you. If you only can really stop being a coward, stop being cowards, stand up and fight for yourself, because nobody will save you. The evil ones, the nefarious ones, will only offer you money to try to get you out of your soul purpose or out of your rightful life purpose. But we cannot allow that anymore. We cannot allow that anymore. And if I'm the first one to really go against and up against the elite, because that's my calling, that is the reason why I'm here, because I was one of them. in the past lifetime. I was one of the elites in the past lifetimes. I know I was showed different instances and images in the dreams, and even in our connection now, they know who I am, and I know who is who, that it was connected to me in the past lifetime, and what we did to one another, or what they did to me, specifically what they did to me in the past lifetime, and why they are still persecuting me into this lifetime. So yes, for those of you who are still sleeping, I will encourage you to really wake yourselves up and seek your truth, because your truth will set you free. That's why the Bible also says in one of, I don't know the exact scripture or place, but it says the truth will set you free. Your truth, not somebody else's truth. We all don't go through the same experiences. We all don't have the same connections in life. We all don't have the same type of bloodlines. We all aren't from the same type of or same species. So your truth will set you free. So do not, you cannot hide. What you hide will not set you free, but your truth, what you speak up. And not everybody will be in a position to speak up their truth publicly. The reason why I'm speaking up publicly is because my journey, my life, my twin soul journey has been made public by the nefarious entities through their gang stalking activities, through their mind reading activities, through them blocking different parts of my life, through them plotting and planning against me. They've made my life a public arena of or public a show, and my twin soul connection a public show that everybody knows, everybody in this nation. So I am bringing out this in the public eye, or in publicly, so that what they have done will be balanced out publicly, because they are the ones who started to make my journey a public and a show for their entertainment. I'm not going to allow them to entertain themselves on my behalf, at my expense, at the expense of my truth, at the expense of my inheritance, my rightful inheritance that they are denying me. They know why they are fighting me. They know why they are fighting the twin souls, the different twin souls. They know why they are fighting the Moors legacy. If you don't know anything about the Moors, please research more about it. I'm one of the Moors contactees, because 2020, 4 of April, 4/4, and it was 2020, which is also 2 plus 2 is a 4. The Moors said also revealed themselves to me. So they know who I am and why they are still persecuting me into this lifetime. But please, I said already, I've warned them many times, because I know they hear me. I know the mind readers, they hear me. I know the gang stalkers that are connected to my phone, that have tapped my phone, that have, what is the other word that they use when they put stuff chipped, when they do something on someone's body and they can tap you. They know exactly where you are. They know what you do. They know, it's like a videotape. They have your whole life. They are using psychics who can see and who know where you go, what you do, everything. They have all those devices and tools that they are using. So I know they are listening. So what I tell them also is this: I'm not scared of death. I've died before. They've killed me before. And I'm back here again. I'm back here again, and this time I'm not turning away. I'm not turning my back on my truth. I'm not turning my back on my ancestors that have entrusted me with this truth, and that are also helping me up to now to set the record straight, because they told me that the ball is on the roll. And I repeat that statement over and over. The ball is on the roll until the Most High has finished what they have started, or until the nefarious ones, those elites that are behind or persecuting the righteous ones, the twin souls, the Nazarites, or the Moors descendants, or the bloodlines of the Christ, until they sit down and reflect and repent, lest they perish, because their day is coming. They think they will continue to succeed because they've succeeded during the age of Pisces. They have done things to innocent people. They have killed innocent people. They have persecuted innocent people. Just people that are standing up for their truth. And they have done so many things to our people. And because of that, they still continue to do that in this lifetime because of the truth that we have and because of our inheritance. We are not going to allow, I'm not going to allow it. And there are so many of us, many Nazarites that have made a vow for a different task. I am here to expose the elite, to expose the people that were in my cycle or in my circle during the past lifetime. I'm here to expose them. Somebody else is probably here to expose somebody else just in their family bloodline. So for me, they have worked all across the globe. They have worked all across the different family members. They've used even the innocent people whom I, even in this lifetime, I tell them, listen here, this is how these nefarious beings work. This is a organized syndicate of evildoers. They would plan, and they will, through their devices and through their manipulative gang stalking devices and mind reading things and cloaking devices and manipulative stuff, they will manipulate people's minds. They will manipulate people's dreams, and they also try that mostly with me, with dream manipulation. But because the Most Highs have given me that gift to discern what really comes from them and what doesn't, I'm able to, it doesn't matter what I dream. I will have a 1 hour dream that I will remember, but I will only take out 1 or 2 things that I know these are the ones that are coming from the Most Highs. So they can't really manipulate me and lie to me in my dreams. They can't. But there are people that I've warned, even in my own family, that I've warned and said, listen, keep your stay alert. Pray for yourself and make sure that you cover your brain, your mind, because the enemies have infiltrated our brains. They are using different devices and tools to manipulate people, to make them do things that they are not supposed to do. So I am going to expose them. Like I said, if they don't want to stop, if they don't want to correct the wrongs that they have done, if they don't want to give us what rightfully belongs to the bloodlines of the Christ, to the Moors and their descendants, to the Nazarites that have made the vows, to the ones that deserve the places that they are occupying right now, because some of them are sitting in positions that belong to other people. The positions that they have right now don't belong to them at all. So, and that's what they are fighting for and fighting against. So if they don't make way, if they don't decide, listen here, I've had enough, I've made my mistakes, I'm sorry about it. If they don't repent, then they will perish. The Most Highs have a plan in store for them. They will not get away with their nefarious ways in this lifetime. They will not get away. That's the promise from the Most Highs. And many people already also received prophecies for 2022. So, 2022, sorry. So they must not think that they will get away with any of their plans and plots and murders, assassins and stuff in this lifetime. I will talk more about apparently the hitmen that they have put, the hitmen or hit people or whatever assassins that they have put towards me or on my path. So. And I have made a specific request to the Most Highs regarding those as well. So let me see what else. That was part of the disclaimer. I know it's a long disclaimer, but yeah, all the attacks that are done on our bloodlines and our creation and Mother Earth and on the chosen ones, the Most Highs will revenge. They will avenge for us, and that's a sure thing. It is not something that will maybe happen. No, it's a sure thing. A week or 2 ago, I already dreamt also about when I was asking for the word for 2022, that they will run, and as they run, they will watch their backs. The ones that are in charge of our persecution, the ones that are killing us, killing the innocent people, especially I'm talking about my circle and the circle that I was part of in the lifetime before they before they chased me down to this part of the world. And I know where I come from. I know which part I am of before this lifetime. So I'm talking about my people that are on that side, the bloodlines, my bloodline, and who they nowadays call elites. In those days, we didn't call them elites. It's only a new word for this lifetime. We were not called the elites, but we are part of the bloodlines of Christ, and the bloodlines of the Moors, and they know who we are. So deja vu is one of the tools the creators are using to help us remember. So whenever you get a deja vu, I would recommend that you really reflect, you meditate on that specific moment or event, so you can get more information about that. And also roles that we play in our lifetimes. For example, I'm a Nazarite, or I'm a chosen one, or I'm a twin flame, from my twin flame to be exact, in this lifetime. So my role is to free my soul, because all of us need to free their souls. All of us need to free our souls. So my role is to free my soul, break the curses of our bloodlines. Because I remember there was a time, 2013, that I was telling my mom I had a dream. And in that dream, I was told that there were certain actions or things that my mom was supposed to conquer, or things that she was supposed to do, and she did not do it. Because she preferred to have friends over the task that she was supposed to have. And I told her specifically the next morning when I got up, I said, Mother, these are the things that the Spirit or that the Most High have revealed to me. You were supposed to finish this specific thing and you didn't do it, and I am now fighting the same battles. And she knows, and I'm so favored to have my mom, or to have chosen to come through her womb in this lifetime, because she is one of the people that are really very supportive of me on my journey at the moment. Because everybody else even probably thinks that she doesn't understand, things that she thinks, well, I'm not there yet, but she still gives an ear, and she is really a support for me at the moment. And I'm favored to have her, because she's the only one that I can speak to openly about my experiences, some of my experiences, not all of them. And she listens, even if she doesn't give me advice and guidance. Just her listening ear does wonders for me. So things that the people that were in charge the previous lifetime, or in the previous generation, if they haven't finished what they were supposed to, then the offsprings, the children, they take over the sins of their fathers and mothers, right? So some of the battles I'm fighting right now are the battles of my bloodlines, the ancestral bloodline, my grandparents and my mother and father and so forth. So I have decided, I'm sorry, I am Audrey. My name Audrey means Audrey is of a noble descent, somebody who has a noble character. And Len is beauty, so beauty with noble character. Serelda means a warrior that is armored, somebody who has the weapons to fight. So now, I explained already in the beginning, your name, your numbers, everything that you have were given at birth, they are like your weapons to help you carry out your mission here on earth. So when they called me that name, noble warrior goddess, or noble warrior woman, they already gave me what I need. I don't need to go seek it outside of myself. That's why they say the challenge that was given to mankind, the most difficult challenge is know thyself, because people tend to run away from themselves. They do not want to learn. They do not want to go within to get the treasures that are within them, to fight the battles that they need to fight. They always go outside of themselves. They always listen to other people who also have their own battles, who also don't know who they are, but they are experts at advising people. Did you create me Do you know everything that I am made out of, so you can give me advice on the path I should go here in this lifetime or in any lifetime? Are you my creator? Anybody? Is anybody else your creator? That we should take their word over the words of our creators. That we should take their word over the words of our essence. The book of life that we are here with, the book of life that I'm sitting here with, because I'm sitting with my book of life. And when I'm stranded, I go within. I search for that knowledge from within me. I search for that knowledge using my numbers of my birth. I search my knowledge through and my truth through my natal birth chart. I search for my knowledge through my bloodlines. I search for my knowledge and my truth through things that I know, the dreams that are revealed to me, or the guidance of my ancestors, or my God feeling. And that's why we also, the Most High said this year is the year, the wisdom, intuition is wisdom and declaration through action. Okay, let me repeat that. Intuition is wisdom and declaration through action. So stop going outside of yourself looking for advice and help from people who don't know where they're going, or people who are from a different species than you, or people who have failed in their past lifetimes, and now you are dragging you also into the same path of their failure. Because when we fail, we should sit back and say, okay, what did I do wrong in my past life? Why didn't I pass the specific task in my past life? What can I do right? Instead of dragging other people down the same path with you, the same thing or the same action or actions that the devil, whom we call the devil or Satan today, is doing. You know, the Bible talks about Satan knows that his days are near, that his days have come to an end. So he is roaming around and to look for who he can destroy and devour. He knows his time is up. So he looks for people that also can come over to his side. And that's the same thing people who don't know who they are doing. Because they don't sit back and look for the inside themselves, browse through their book of life, into their internal archive that is in the in the Temple of Solomon. Temple of Soul. Solomon is the Temple of the Soul. All right, that's what Solomon stands for. Temple of the Soul. So we are soul in the temple or in this vessel. So what are the books that are within me that can guide me and that will guide me to get victory over my mistakes, over my enemies, my adversaries, my persecutors, etc. So people need to stop giving advice to people they did not create, guiding people the wrong way. You need to stop, because you will be accountable. You will, oh my gosh, okay, I don't want to mention that word. Please just stop. Do not advise people on things that you don't know anything about. Okay, because your way is not everybody else's way. You are not the creator of that person. You are not my creator, so you cannot tell me what to do. And that's the same philosophy I have in my family. I did not create any of my family members. If they do wrong, I will talk to them once and twice. That's the most. Third time, that's the most I will talk to them. After that, I give up, because they were not created by me. Because I know how incarnation also takes place, and how infiltration in the human race has also started, and how that is happening. So if somebody is not ready to take the truth, to correct their wrongs, then I leave them alone, because I leave them alone because I know they are not of my kind, they are not of my species, or they are not on the same enlightenment pace or position where they can understand what is happening. So maybe they are here to learn that lesson, but I don't know. I hate this thing of incarnation, mankind suffering over and over, doing the same nonsense over and over. No, in this age of Aquarius, I believe we are ending the incarnation cycle and incarnation business of the nefarious entities. Okay, so the role that you have, as I mentioned, the role that you are taking in this lifetime, what is the role that your ancestors or the Most Highs have given you? You must search for it. Use your natal chart. Use your numbers, use your name, because all the secrets are available. They are in your face. The truth has been hidden in our faces because we are so lazy. We can't see the truth, and we don't really know. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. My people perish because they do not seek the truth. That's what the word also says. Okay, so if you really want to free yourself, you have to start working on yourself, start looking deep inside yourself, start opening the book of your life, which is your temple of Solomon, and start doing work on yourself. The other thing, let me see if I've left out something about the roles. Yeah, so know what your role is. I cannot go and do different stuff from what I am called to do in this lifetime. I cannot become a pastor. I wanted to be a pastor years ago. I wanted to be a doctor. But those were not in my calling. Those were not my role to save mankind. Do we understand that? If you are not called for a specific task, for a specific role, do not take that role, because you are going to be in dangerous way. You are placing yourself to be devoured and destroyed by the enemy, who knows what your true form is or your true species is, and who also knows that once they get you over to their side, they can do anything, whatever they want with you. So make sure that you know what is your role for this, whether it's a profession or whether it is in terms of your service to mankind, and so forth. All right, whether as a mother, as a father, or a community member, whatever your role is, you must know what it is. Don't let somebody give you something that you were not equipped to, and things that you were not given the abilities and skills for. And that's where I will talk to you this about where people are stealing, the nefarious ones are stealing our abilities and energies through energy transfers and their witchcraft activities and rituals, how they are stealing people's energies and true gifts and stuff. Okay, so know your role, know yourself. Start researching your name, the meaning of your name, the meaning of the numbers of your birthday, the different chart, the planetary placements in your natal chart, and everything. I know with the planetary or the natal charts or the astrological charts nowadays, 3 years ago, I've seen that they have changed. Certain chart calculators. I don't know how they're doing it, but they do it. They know they want to they want to lie to people. They want the people to always be confused and not know who they are. So they manipulated some of the the astrological calculators. So luckily, I was just led by the Spirit and by the Most Highs. I saved my natal chart long time ago. So I'm able to work on that specific natal chart. So yeah, know yourself and know what your role is in this lifetime, and keep to your path. Don't go out of the way. If you have wandered away, try and get back into your rightful path, because that's where your protection and your supreme guidance is, not outside your rightful place. Look at the things in this earth, people. If you really want to master your life's mission, life is a school. Everything in this life, everything that you see, whether it is an animal or a bug or anybody, a child, they always have a lesson for us if we only open our eyes and look, and open our ears and hear what the Most Highs try to teach us and how they want to guide us. So life is a school. Everything in this life, nothing is a trick here. Nothing can trick you if you really are determined and committed to your soul purpose or to your life purpose. So yeah, know your role. Don't let other people give you roles that do not belong to you and that will never be yours. Because if something is not cut out for you, you will not succeed. You will not be able to make it. You will not be. That's just assured. That is something that is written in stone. You can forget about trying to take over the world. You will not be able to do that. Okay, so the third one is the twin flame truth. All right, I do not want to make the sessions too long. If you have enjoyed the session or have learned something from this, please head over to the next video, because I don't want the videos to be too long. I will be revealing more of my truth. Now remember, these are my truths. These are the revelations that the Most Highs are giving me. These are my books of life. As I open my book of life within, things that have been revealed and my intuitive guidance that I am receiving from my ancestors and from my Most Highs. So remember this when you listen to this. My dreams, my truth. People that I encounter in my dreams and in my truth are my truth. All right? So just know this. That is my disclaimer that I want to emphasize at the end of this video and in every video. Thank you.